Hello there guys, we're back on Rossi. Right, let me show you something really bloody annoying. In my calendar, if you look at my previous races, I did that one, which I came first, even though it said I came second after I did it. I don't know what the deal was there. I was miles in front of everyone else, and it said I came second. Then I tried to do this race, but it was too difficult. So I tried to change the difficulty setting on the game, but I couldn't find where to do that. And the only place where you can change the difficulty is when you're about to start a race. That's it. It's nowhere else. So I've now set it to normal, medium, whatever that is. But it does mean that on this particular race, I don't get any points or anything, which is really annoying. So next I'm on that one. So it jumps about a little bit. We've gone from these little old scrambly type bikes on a flat track to Moto 3, back to these, and then another one of them, then Moto 3, another one of those tutorial things. It's a little bit annoying actually at the beginning of this game. The other thing that I noticed, which I forgot to tell you guys about, is down at the bottom, you see I've got 56,100 VR points, so Valentino Rossi points. You can use those to buy helmets, and there's some pretty bloody good helmets in there as well. So, hang on, I don't want to do that. Can I just buy a helmet in here? Maybe not. Okay, yeah, I will do that then. It'll probably say I didn't race that other race now, and it's moved on to the next calendar. So where is it? Where was the helmet thing? Time attack, multiplayer, my GP, it's in here. So, rider customization. In here, you can set up your gear for your flat track or your MotoGP and your riding style and stuff. So, if I go into the MotoGP, I can buy a funky helmet. There's loads of them as well. There's not so many on the flat track options, but there's loads of them in here. So I'm going to buy a helmet before we start. I'll tell you, there are loads. I've got to whiz along quite far before I get to the ones that I want. There's kind of like a, you know, the Mexican one that he's got, kind of like the sun and the moon type thing. They've got that one in here. That's quite nice. Nice and Christmassy. Oh, I do like that actually. I'm not going to buy it though because I know which one I want. They haven't got his snowman one, which is a shame. But they've got a couple of his... I always think of them as the sun and moon helmets, but I don't know what they actually... whether they have a name. But you'll know what I mean when I get to it. But there's so many to look through. Oh, it's in this section here. So this one here, which I always think of as the Mexican helmet. And this one, which I always think of as the sun and moon helmet. I don't know why. And this one. So they're pretty cool, aren't they? So yeah, you can get some of Rossi's helmets, which I like. So I'm going to buy one of those. I'm going to have one of these three. I don't know which one to go for. But I live quite close to Mexico, so I might go for that. Or... I quite like this as well. I want to have this. No, I'm not. I'm going to have the Mexican one. So I'm going to buy this. I don't know why I've got that many points. I don't know where I got them from. Maybe it's from when I played the game a couple of years ago. I did reset my career, but maybe that did something. You can buy gloves and shoes as well. You can't buy new leathers, but you can change the colour of your leathers. And then you can also... I'm not going to be wearing that helmet because I'm about to do a different discipline, but you can buy flat track gear as well, but there are not so many options. As far as the helmets are concerned, there's only a few. So, yeah, I mean, these ones I've already got. You can buy different goggles. I think they're all Oakley, though. I quite like that. So I might buy that. Yeah, I'm going to go for that. So I'll spend some more of my money. Cheers. And I'll buy some more goggles as well. Oh, I might just wear these ones. Oh, maybe not. Let's have a look. How much are they? Have I got enough to buy a pair? Yeah, easily. Yeah, I think all of them are Oakley. I think the game might be sponsored by Oakley. Quite like those with the coloured visor. I think what they do is repeat themselves with different tints after a while, but there's loads of them. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly show you in here. I'll get a pair that go with my helmet, and then I'll get cracking. Probably them. Where they gone? Just have a quick look at what's at the end. Oh, that's it. Oh, I want to be able to see my eyes. Yeah, I quite like these pinky purpley ones. Every time I play these games, someone rides past on a motorbike, don't they? Come on, pick a pair and start actually playing. I don't know yet whether the change in difficulty setting that I've done will be sufficient. I quite like them, but not with this helmet. I'm going to go for these. Yes, I would like to purchase them. Job done. I'm not going to bother changing anything else. Now that we've done that, let's get back into the career. Right then, get out of that. And what we really should be doing is working on unlocking some of these at the beginning, because then we'll get more experience. But I can't be bothered, so I'm not going to. I just want to get into my Rossi, not Rossi experience, my career. This is it. And we're going to progress through the next stage of the career. There we go, 5 minutes, and all we've done is changed our helmet. Right, let's have a look at the calendar then, see what's on offer. Good, it didn't forward us past this. So we've got a couple of flat tracks to do, that's a bit boring. And then after that, we'll get back on the thing. I don't know what the deal is with these bikes. It doesn't tell you any stats or anything. I'm just going to go for the red one. Let's go! I should have looked at my race options, shouldn't I, and made sure that it's set the difficulty down to what I want it to be. Although I won the previous flat track really easy, and when we got into Moto 3, I was useless. So we'll see how it goes. I want to test my new settings on Moto 3 before I change them. I don't want to just come in here, win, and then change the settings and then not be able to compete on the other parts of the game. Right, just going to quick look at my options, see if it's in here. Fuck it, let's just go. Go to track. Yeah, just go. Oh, I'm right at the back. How rude. It feels like I'm doing a wheelie all the time because your riding position is so high. Oh, shit. Oh, whoops. Accident. Yeah, I noticed there was an accident. It was me. You got to feather yourself around these corners. You can't do what I just did. How many laps we got to do? 2? That's it? Just 2? Are you kidding me? It's a tiny track. Oh, Christ, I'm going to restart. I didn't realise there'd only be 2. Restart race. Yeah, of course I'm sure. I fell off and it's only 2 bloody laps. What a pointless thing. Come on, hurry up. Christ, I'll start at the back of the pack and we've only got 2 laps. Then again, it's quite easy to get to the front. Don't fall off. You ain't got time to fall off. Go on. Oh, shit. 2 laps? That's pathetic. Oh, Christ. Right, this is absolute pile of wank. It really is. Right, so we came 5th, which I think is quite an accomplishment on a 2-lap race of a tiny little bloody oval when I started at the back. What a completely useless, pointless part of the game that was. Right, come on then. Oh, we've got to go again. Thankfully, I'm not right at the back this time. Well, I might be. I don't know how many people are on the track. It looks like you're doing a wheelie. Oh, fucking hell. Right, it looks like you're doing a wheelie all the time. Yeah, of course I'm sure. I'm not at the back, look. I'm in the middle. Come on. Oh, fucking hell. This is shit. Right, this is why I gave up on Rossi before, because of this bullshit you have to go through. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm not restarting again. Oh, that is Rossi. Hello, mate. Right, Rossi put his arm up. I'm pretty sure I was in front of him. Let's see what it says. I probably came last. Yeah, I came second. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Right, proceed. Is this like the final now? The dock. Bad start there. All right, mate. This is really not very much of a pleasant experience. I'm sorry if I'm being really loud, but because I'm turning left all the time, I'm leaning to the left, and I always have my microphone off to the left, so it means... excuse me. It means that my face is quite close to the microphone. Beautiful. We definitely won that one. Sorry. I'll drink some coffee. That might help. Right, that was shit. Oh my god, how many bloody heats are there? Am I pressing the restart button by mistake or what? Go on. Go on, go on. Leading into the mic again. I'm gonna have to not do that. Oh god, he goes so slow around some of these corners. Just bloody hurry up. Yeah, motherfuckers. Eat that, Rossi. Right, that's it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, two more people. I've noticed now, Lorenzo and Luca have been knocked out. And it's not Lorenzo, is it? It's some random dude. It's not the Lorenzo I'm thinking about. Right, so there's four of us left. That's what's going on. I've now got an idea of what's going on. I had the fastest lap by quite some distance, look. So hopefully this will be the final now. Just the four of us. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Stays on number one for ages. You have to be proper gentle on this. Ooh. I've got it on Pro Physics, I know. That's probably what the deal is. Oh shit, shit, shit! I've gone really wide. Get back up. Go on. Ooh, shit, shit, shit! Oh, I might have to rewind. I'm gonna have to rewind. Give me an opportunity to have some coffee. Brilliant rewind on this game. It goes for ages. Best rewind I think I've ever seen on a game. That'll do. Go on, go on. Little bit wider because I don't want to hit the barriers. I can't stop leaning to the left. I really apologise if my voice is really loud because I keep leaning over to where the microphone is. Go on, go on, go on. They're catching you up. How many laps we got to do? Oh, this is the last one. Where's the bloody fitter? There it is. Lovely jubbly. Right then. Proceed. Good. We're done. I hope I don't have to do that fucking car drifting now. Ah, we've got some skill improvements. So yeah, you get a little bit more experience if you do those things. But I can't be bothered. I'm just going to work my way through the career. I don't mind if my character levels up slowly. That's all right. I don't mind. That's all good. I'm not really... Oh, look, there's a thing. How do I get over there? How do I get across? Browse messages. Right, let's listen to the one that's a fucking audio. I can't do... Oh, play. There we go.
Still a while to go till next race. What do you say to a drift challenge with the account?
I say no. No. Absolutely no. No, Rossi. Definitely no. I'm not interested in a drift thing. Otherwise, I'd be playing Forza. Right, so next we've got this, which is another... Oh, fuck, it's the drift race. Ah, this is what I didn't want. And you can't use the steering wheel. Okay, let's get it over with. Come on. Yeah. Race options, driving aids. Let's just go start. It's like, I'll buy a motorbike game to ride motorbikes, not fucking cars. Come on. But it's not a motorbike game, is it? It's a Rossi game. But you're simulating Rossi's life, but I'm not doing all the things he's doing.
Riding a motorbike is not the only way we can train. For example, you can also improve your skills with the drift. For our challenges here at the Academy, we use Ford Mustangs. They are perfect.
Oh, it's not Dodge, it's a Mustang.
With their power and rear wheel drive. To start drifting, just accelerate and steer strong.
Yeah. So I mean, like, it sounds like someone doing an impression of Rossi, but not Rossi. I think it's because he's reading something in English. I think it's quite amusing. Right, come on then. Let's get this fucking drifting bollocks out of the way. Oh, look at that steering wheel that's just not doing anything. Oh, I've waited 10 minutes. Oh, that number one didn't stay for ages, did it? I wonder what my handbrake is. I hope it's the A button. It bloody well better be. What the fuck? Jesus, this is horrible. Oh my god. This is fucking awful. This is possibly the worst car driving experience I've ever had on a game. Oh, I've got... Oh, for fuck's sake, this is shit. How do I even start the drift? This seems like just some random... Right, I've got to tell you guys, this is not... Right, I've got my... It's right, the handbrake obviously isn't A. Is it B? Let's try B. Oh, the handbrake's B. Okay, the handbrake's not A. Let's restart. Right, the handbrake button's B, just in case you're wondering. Come on, man. Let's get some drift action on the go. Why does, when I did that bike race a minute ago and it stopped on number one for ages, why doesn't this stop on the... Well, that's a bit better, isn't it? Right, now I know what the handbrake button is, I'm doing a little bit better. Why does the timer change the amount of time it does each number, depending on what you're doing? That's just terrible. Come on. This is a heavy bale. Wow, blimey, I don't know what was in there. It weighed a ton. No points. Well done. No points. Did that turn red because it didn't give them to me? Oh, there's a scoreboard, look, on the... I've got to get 37,000. How many have I got so far? Where's my points? 4,000, is that it? Oh, if they turn red, you don't get them. Right, you've got to stay on the track. Otherwise, I know what's going on now. You get points, and if you don't stay on the track, it doesn't give them to you. So if it turns red, you lose the points. Right, now I understand the rules. We'll try again. So I've got to be a little bit more gentle, otherwise I'll go off the track and I won't get my points. So now I know the rules, I'm doing a little bit better. Right, so I've got to get 37,000 to get bronze. I'm not going to do that. I don't even know if this has got anything to do with the game at all. I'm not interested in drifting. Well, I am, but not on this game. I'm interested in drifting on Forza. It's quite nice on Forza. Give me these points, give me these points. Oh, you bastard. This is not easy or enjoyable. Oh, this one should be good. I bet it's enjoyable if you can do it. I'm just not very good at this type of thing. Got a few more there. How much time we got? Where's the timer? We've got 40 seconds left. Come on, let's try and get some points on the board. I've got to get double what I've got already. Shouldn't be too hard really, because I haven't got much. Oh, it is a good corner. If I rank anywhere, it'll be a miracle. If I manage to beat the person who's last, then everybody's shit at drifting. That was a horrible experience. Come on then, let's get back on motorbikes. Oh, I didn't come last. Actually, look, if you look at the board, there's quite a few people around by me. So, wasn't completely terrible. I reckon if I'd have tried a little bit harder, I could have, perhaps been able. Fucking hell, look at that! All my skills are improved and everything. Wasn't a total waste of time then. Right, that bit of coffee's cold. I'm just going to refresh it. Right, let's get the cables out of the way. Headphones off. While this loading is happening, we'll run over here.
Morning training. I spoke with Valentino and he was very happy with your progress. Now, we need to think about the championship. You still need to ride in 2 races.
Right, what's next on the calendar then? Hopefully it's a Moto 3 track, but it's not going to be, is it? It's going to be some fannying about on something that's rubbish. Calendar. Oh, it is a Moto 3. Right, brilliant. So this will give us an idea as to whether or not my settings are correct now. So, my 5 laps, that's all right. Only the race. AI difficulty is hard. So it didn't save my settings, so... Did it? Because I changed it to medium. I want it on medium and we'll go from there. I'm glad I checked, because I was last by miles. Right then, let's see how it goes. So medium settings, and we've got 5 laps. And hopefully we'll do a little bit better than we did last time. Oh, I've just noticed the thing at the bottom of the screen. Got time to have some coffee. God, I hate that drifting. I could have done a lot better though, let's be honest. That was just a mess. I was expecting to be last by miles, but because I wasn't, I think I should have tried a little bit harder, you know? Next time I'll try harder. Next time it forces me to play drifting, I'll try. Yeah, it's 100%. Let me in. What's the point in saying 100% if you're not ready? Come on. Is that counter at the bottom mean anything at all? Is it just bullshit? So we got something to watch while we're waiting?
Hello
there we go.
Asia to all the race fans tuning in. In a few minutes the riders will be taking...
I can't be bothered to listen to him. Is the track wet? It is, isn't it? That's annoying. Go to track. Hey, I've got my new helmet on.
All lined up on the starting grid.
Let's go, let's go. Yeah, look at my helmet. Definitely worth 20,000, whatever those points are. Oh, it's wet. It's wet. That's not good at all. I've got to remember to brake early as well, because the driver line is quite misleading on this. I don't really know my brake points on this track. I don't know my brake points on anything on this game, especially in the wet. We'll all queue up in a big bunch together. Well, medium seems a lot easier than hard, that's for sure. Hopefully I'll struggle, I'll ride really well and come about third, and that will mean that the settings are about right. If I win by miles whilst driving quite badly, that'll mean the settings are too easy, and I already know the settings are too hard on the next level up, so that will be frustrating. I'll be in limbo. And that, I think that's what's going to happen, you know. Whoops, a daisy. This is way more forgiving than the Ducati game. I would have definitely fallen off on the Ducati game by now with the way I'm riding. I mean, I'm not doing very well, but it seems about right, don't it? I'm mid-pack. The guy at the front is not pulling away from us. We're not pulling away from the people at the back. But I do think that as soon as I manage to get clear of some of these people in the way, that I'd just be off. And I'd leave them. And that leads me to believe that the settings are going to be a little bit too low on medium. Oh, bollocks. Right, 1 lap down. 4 more to go. I broke a little bit early last time for this corner, didn't I? This time I broke a little bit late. Just try and get somewhere in the middle of that for lap number 3. Yeah, you can probably bully your way through. You can't get away with that on Ducati. I'm not sure which game I prefer. I like the idea of developing your character on this. I don't like how it forces you to do that, the Rossi school thing on the flat track, and I also really don't like the fact that it makes you drift. Oh, bollocks. Oh shit. Right, but I do love the rewind, so we're going to be able to rewind for miles here and get our braking correct. Yeah, definitely a good rewind on this. That'll do. Oh, broke way too early. I'm not very good at breaking points. You don't have to brake that much on this corner. Maybe you do. Right, feels about right for my level. Oh, go on, get the. Oh. Still not riding very well. I really shouldn't be in this position based on this the way I'm riding at all. Go on, fight your way through. Get those elbows out. Lovely jubbly. Right. Probably shouldn't have chose so many laps. Hey, I've got a penalty. It's only 0.1, but I've got a penalty. I'll tell you what, I'm amazed that I haven't fallen off like more than I have, given that the track is wet. The game is incredibly generous when it comes to falling off. Oh shit, there we go, falling off now. I'm only going to do a short rewind here, just before I start to wobble. That'll do. Right, let's do a little bit of a test. Yeah, you can rewind, then rewind again. Let's do another little test. Ooh. Look at that. No problems with rewinding on rewinds. Lets you do that. Oh, Christ. We'll do a good test of the rewind here. That'll do. Ooh, I'm on the curb. Doesn't really matter. The curb's not that slippy in the rain on this game. Tell you what, the graphics look alright, don't they? I'm actually quite pleased with them. The rain doesn't really seem to do much. When you go through a puddle on the track, it doesn't seem to affect you at all. It's just cosmetic. It's not doing anything to my bike when I drive through a puddle. It's not pulling me in a direction or slowing me down or anything. It's not acting like water. It just looks pretty. That's all. Yeah. So you can pretty much ignore it. Doesn't seem to affect you in any way, shape or form. Oh, I broke a bit late there. I've got away with it though, as long as I can pull it in. Yeah, a lot of back brake going on there. Definitely worked in my favour, didn't it? Ooh, this corner's not that bad. Oh bugger! Oh, that looked painful. Let's just watch that. Can I watch my? Can I? Oh, brilliant! I can move the camera around. That's better. Well, it's the same as MotoGP, isn't it? You can do this on MotoGP, which I quite often do when I crash. Oh, bang! Break your coccyx. That looked quite painful. We'll go from back here before I go up the curb. We'll try and take this a little bit better this time. That's better. I don't know whether the rewinds are unlimited. They're oh bollocks. They seem to be, don't they? It's good job because I'm using a lot of them. Try oh bollocks. Oh dear. Terrible turn just before the final straight. Well, it's not the final straight, is it? You have to go around the corner, but it's pretty much the final straight. Back wheel is sliding out a little bit, but not enough for it to be a problem. Right, 2 laps to go. Oh, I broke a bit late. Oh, can I pull it in my back brake? Yes, I can. That's enough. It didn't increase my penalty time there. I expected it to, but it didn't. But I mean, I was on the curb. I didn't really. We weren't really cutting a corner, was it? I was on the curb. And try and dive bomb this. Go. Oh shit. Yeah, I reckon that once I've got used to this game and I'm riding a little bit better, we might be able to put the setting back up again to hard, because I'm driving really quite badly at the moment, and I'm still, you know, at the front. Well, not at the, you know what I mean. I'm not falling behind. Oh, I've made a mistake there. do like it when when you get little things like that. That seems to happen a lot on the Ducati game compared to this one. It does happen on this, but it just seems to happen a lot more on the Ducati game, like you're you know, accidentally doing a stoppie or popping a wheelie. I haven't accidentally popped a wheelie on this game yet, but on the Ducati game you do it a lot. Look at that! Oh, we've got a good exit as well, so that is lovely. The look back is a lot quicker on this. That's good. Right, get ready for the turn at the top. Oh, what a mess. I'm not rewinding, I'll carry on. 1 lap to go. Right, there's a good chance I can win this. Take the inside. Oops. I'm doing a lot of rewinding. Ah, bollocks. Coffee time. This coffee's not bad. I bought the shop's own brand of coffee this time as opposed to like a recognised brand, and it's actually alright, it's pretty good. But I do live in Colombia, which is well known for its coffee, so perhaps that's the difference. But it was stupid cheap. I normally spend 30,000 peso on coffee, and for the same amount of coffee this was about 6,000 peso, so it was really cheap. So I thought I'll give it a go, see what it's like. It's actually quite nice. Over braking. Oh, it's okay, I'm going to get away with it. I'm still in with a chance. Trouble is, there's a lot of people at the front, so you know it's not going to be much time between first place that gives you a lot of you know, a lot of credit or experience or whatever, and then fifth that's going to give you fuck all. You know what I mean? There's only a split second in it. Oh, and I've got that penalty as well, haven't I? So I could come first, and I could be knocked down to somewhere like fifth just because of my my penalty, because we're all close together. Oh, I broke too early. Desperately trying to get my back brake on. Oh dear. Let's try from there. Oh no, we're on the final straight of the last lap, and I've got a bad exit on that corner, and they're away. So I'm gonna struggle to hold on to this third place. But we'll see. I'm reasonably happy with the level at the moment. Oh no, I'm not having that. I'm not having that massive group past me. I'm being a little bit shitty with the amount of rewinds I'm doing. Right, about there. That's about my breaking point on Formula 1 for this track. Oh, go on. Yeah, I'll take third. You stay back, boys. Get back. You're not coming in front of me. Ah, third. Oh, my penalty. I forgot about my penalty. That entire group of people will be in front of me now with my penalty. I look happy about it, though. Well, that wasn't me. That was my teammate. Fifth. Bollocks. I forgot about my penalty. Damn. I'm not going to do it again. I'll continue. I'll battle my way through the game. It's not a big deal if I don't get you know, something. I mean, look at that. Everything's improved. That's good. Rain ability. Look at my rain ability going up. That's not bad. There's a sense of achievement because I've improved my stats. Right then, what we got next? Depending on what's next, I'll either end the video or I'll squeeze something else in because we're on 40 minutes. Can't bother to read what they've got to say. I'm just going to look at my calendar. Right, Valencia in Moto 3. Oh, I might do Valencia before we continue. And then we've got... I hate this track, it's just boring. Right, we've got Valencia, then Monza, and then we've got this. Right, on these things, you start on foot and you have to run across to your bike and then start, which is a bit weird. We'll do Valencia. Right, I'm going to fill my coffee up again while this thing at the bottom counts to 100 and then the game doesn't actually load. What's it on? 80, 90, there we go, 100, just as I'm sitting back down. Good timing. Well, 99. Right, headphones. It's a mosquito. Didn't get it. I should stop leaving my window open in the daytime and then mosquitoes wouldn't come in. He stays 100% for far too long. Good morning! Can't be bothered to listen to your intro. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Proceed.
Here at Valencia's Ricardo Tormo circuit.
Am I last? Of course I'm last. Let's have a look at my nice helmet. Lovely. I started braking, so I was expecting the people in front of me to start slowing down for the corner. I didn't want to crash into them, but I was a little bit premature. Oh, I am going to crash into them on this one. Stay on, stay on. Good lad. I wonder how much Rossi weighs. I mean, I'm looking at my character, wondering how much Rossi weighs, because he's tiny, isn't he? He's a little fella. It's like a jockey. But it's just the way I came over the handlebars then. It just made me think, I bet I don't weigh anything. Oh, proper fighting my way through these. Come on. Right, we go up to 11th. It's pretty good going, really. Slow down, slow down. It's a tight one. You don't have to slow down for this one, boys. Oh, shit. Oh, don't give me a penalty. A little bit of argy-bargy. Can you remember that, what was it? Pro Evolution Soccer something. I can't remember what number. But he used to always... It was the one where they used to say, there's a little bit of argy-bargy in the box. And it just always sounded like they were saying there's an onion bargy in the box. Which is brilliant. And then they go, they're going at it hammer and tongs. It was like those two. People who played Pro Evo... will definitely remember they're going at it hammer and tongs and there's an onion bargy in the box. Let's just seem to say that all the time. A little bit of argy-bargy. Used to make me hungry. I was like, yeah, I could do with an onion bargy. Oh, I've overshot the corner a bit. Oh. I've got 6 laps. Oh, I'm expecting a win. A little bit of back brake. There's an onion bargy in the box. I think that was a different one. The onion bargy, argy-bargy in the box. There was that, and then the following year release of whatever year it was a long time ago. That was the one that kept saying they're going at it hammer and tongs. I don't think they were on the same game. I reckon it was kind of like the common commentary of the following game. Don't give me a penalty. Oh, I fell off anyway. Right, bit of coffee while I correct my mistake. Yeah, I'm really glad. Anubis, if you're watching this video, thank you for mentioning this game, because that's the only... I only downloaded this so I could show you how shit it is, and now I actually like it. It's just that I don't really like the flat track part, and I really don't like the drifting part. But I mean, I don't have to do those bits. Well, I do, but I could. I don't have to play career. I could just play historic Rossi races and do the Rossi challenge. But yeah, I wouldn't have reinstalled this at all, but now I'm quite enjoying it, so I'm quite glad that you mentioned it. And how much is it at the moment in the store? Is it like similar to the Ducati game, like £2 or £3? Because if it is, it's all right. Certainly all right. So yeah, worth a buy. I did say on my Ducati video before this had re-downloaded, you know, don't get this. It's rubbish. Get the Ducati game, but I mean they're both worth a buy, especially for the price they're on. And Ride is on there for stupid cheap as well. That's probably worth a buy. Ride 1 is quite good, but because I've got Ride 3, I'm not going to go backwards two steps. It just seems pointless. There we go. This back in with my back brake. Oh, not that much. I bought MotoGP 2019 on pre-release. Actually, no, I didn't. I bought it the day it came out because if you bought the, if you pre-ordered it, you got like an XP boost, and I didn't want the XP boost. I was really annoyed that I couldn't opt out of it. So I didn't pre-order, I waited until it actually was released, and then on the day of release I bought it because I didn't want the XP boost. I didn't want to rush my way through. So yeah, that felt like cheating. So I bought it on the day of release, but I've still hardly played it. I've probably been on it twice, and that's about it. It's quite difficult. But now, I mean, 2020's out now, so I feel like you know, that was a bit of a waste. But I feel like because I did buy it, I feel like I've got to play it before I play 2020. So I want to get back into it, but it looks absolutely beautiful. It really does, doesn't it? So yeah, I want to get back on there, and then once I've played that, I will then buy 2020. There's no point in buying 2020 now because if I do, I'm not going to touch 2019, and then it will have been just a waste of money. It was like, I mean, it was like £50, so I want to play it, and it is good. It's just difficult. The deal is with MotoGP, if you know the track, it's alright, but if you don't know the track and you're relying on things like the breaker line and the mini-map, then you just end up, you know, falling off all the time because you're overshooting the corners and stuff, because the mini-map doesn't really give you enough time to slow down in time for a corner, and neither does the driver line. It's not like this. This is alright for that. I can see well ahead that the line has turned red and braking time, whether I know the track or not, it's fine. But on MotoGP 2019, it's not like that. If you don't know the track, you're a bit screwed. So I don't know the tracks, but I'm getting better. I'm learning them, mostly through playing Formula 1 2019. I've been playing that, and I'm starting to learn some of the tracks that I didn't previously know. So that will be helpful for all driving games that use the same tracks. What lap we on? For about halfway through then. Alright, I'm starting to get the hang of this now. So it's going a little bit better. Not really pulling away from them though, am I? We're all sticking together. So, I mean, one mistake and I'm going to be down the pack quite badly. So I'll be staying on this level for the time being. I'm not going to move up the level until I am winning by, you know, like over 2 seconds a lap in front of the other people. When I get to that point, I'm going to shift it up to the next setting. But at the moment, you know, they're right on my tail all the time, so I'm not going to shift it up yet. Certainly not. And I've not made that many mistakes. I was expecting to fall off then. Oh, there we go. There's a mistake. Someone's got in front of me. We'll get it back. Oh, someone else has got in front of me. Bastard. Oh shit, I've accidentally pressed rewind. Didn't mean to do that. Oh no, I've overshot corner. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. I'm going to be way down the pack. I'll stick with it though. We've still got a lap and a half to go. And I'm back in front. Oh, glad I didn't get penalised. Getting a little bit messy now. There we go, we're back in front again. Ah, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. There we go, that's good. That's good. Whew. Well, yeah, thanks Anubis. I'm enjoying this. It feels like it's free because I bought it ages and ages ago. I mean, it is almost free at the moment, isn't it? But I didn't pay 2 or 3 quid for it. I paid whatever the full price is. But I mean, I did buy it a long time ago. And I felt like I'd wasted my money because I hated it. And now I like it. Right, last lap. Here we go. Can we maintain our position? This dude could pass me if he moved over a little bit, look. If you didn't just sit there, you could easily have got in front of me. That's the problem with AI on these games. I think the AI on, what do you call it, seems quite good. MotoGP 2019, that does seem quite good. They make a lot of very silly mistakes, but then they seem to get better. So yeah, it seems pretty cool actually. I'm quite impressed with that. They seem to learn the track the same way a real person does, and they do things that real people would do. So yeah, it is quite good. Although to be honest, the AI of a game that is using real people in real life that actually exist should act like those people. And I'm pretty sure that those people wouldn't accidentally go flying off the track on a corner because they've not anticipated the bend, because these are MotoGP, you know, world-class motorcyclists that would easily know the tracks. So yeah, when you think about it like that, it's a bit stupid. Stay ahead. Where are they? That's quite a big gap. Oh, I took that really badly. Please don't catch me up. Please don't. Ah, we're okay. Are they going faster than me though? We've got enough time. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right, I'm keeping it at this setting for the time being then. So there were, I mean, look at that. I won. Didn't drive brilliant, but I certainly weren't bad. It was all right. And the rest of them are only just behind me, so I'm comfortable with that. That's good. But it's Valencia, and it's quite an easy track, isn't it? Let's have a look at my stats increase then. I like this bit. Right, there we go. Level 43 and 45. And we're approaching an hour on the video, so we'll call it a day on career number 2. A lot more enjoyable than career number 1, where I spent half my time looking through the menus, getting lost. We'll see what's next.
We finished our first season together. I don't know about you, but I'm really happy with how it went. There are loads of teams willing to offer you a contract for next year. In a few days, we'll speak about their offers, but check your mail first. Valentino has a surprise for you.
I hope it's not a drift race. Right, so even though we didn't even do one of the races because we restarted and then it all fucked up, she seems pretty happy. I think she says the same shit no matter what. She seems to say, wow, that was amazing, no matter what happens. And she wasn't too excited about me coming first, was she? Let's have a look in my emails then before we shut down. Right then. Hello, Rossi. Right, next weekend is the rally show in Monza. How about we meet up and test? I'm not interested in doing a rally. Right, what's Sarah got to say? I'm not reading all that. There's too much there. I'm not reading that either. Right, that's my emails done. What have people got to say over here? I'm not interested in any of that. We'll have a look at the calendar. We'll see what's next before we shut down. Oh, it's this Monza rally bullshit, isn't it? Oh, I'm not interested in doing this at all. Do we have to do it? Yeah, I'll do it. I'm gonna do everything that we're supposed to do. So this is going to be the next video anyway, and then we've got that weird thing at the end. So I will do them. We will progress through our career as intended. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care. Bye bye.